What's up, everyone? Marc Lobliner, CEO, MTS Nutrition. You guys saw my video before. I'll link it down below. Conor McGregor punching an old guy. Didn't even punch him, didn't even square up like, yo, bro, what's up? What's up? No, Conor McGregor was like, boop, punch him in the face. Old dude was like, I think dude was so drunk he didn't even realize he got punched in the face. Nonetheless, man, you're friggin' Conor McGregor, man. You gotta expect to have cameras on you all over the place, everywhere you go. And you're sitting here beating up old dudes. Now, I don't care how much money you have. If you punch an old dude in the face, correct? If you sucker punch an old dude in the face, a drunken old dude in the face, and you are one of the greatest mixed martial artists of all time, I think an apology is in order. Although if I had as much money as Conor, that FU money, I think I'd probably just punch the old dude in the face, walk away. Nonetheless, man, here's what Conor had to say about it.
In reality, it doesn't matter what happened there. I was in the wrong. That man deserved to enjoy his time in the pub without having it to end the way it did. And although 5 months ago it was, and I tried to make amends, and I made amends back then, it's still, the fans don't even, that does not even matter. I was in the wrong. I must come here before you and take accountability and take responsibility, and I owe it to the people that have been supporting me. I owe it to my mother, my father, my family. I owe it to the people who trained me in martial arts. That's not who I am. That's not the reason. That's not the reason why I got into martial arts or studying combat sport. The reason I got into it was to defend against that type of scenario. So to see that, and although months ago, when I have been making steps and continually making steps to do better and be better, to see it, it's like a dagger into my heart as a young martial artist. So I'm just here to own up to that and move on and carry on and face what's coming with it.
You know what, guys? I said it's going to be hard to overlook this one. But I also said that, you know what? Look, dude, Conor came from a rough place, right? Conor makes his money fighting. Now, I understand the reason I got my kids involved in combat sports. My kids both box. They spar at the moment. They don't currently have any wins and losses under their belt. My daughter sparred. You guys have seen that on, the Instagrams and all that, right? Like, my kids fight, but we fight because it teaches them discipline and to actually use it in self-defense and not just go pop off. And that way, if someone tries to pick at them in school, they can defend themselves. Especially my girl, man. I want to have the strongest, toughest, most fierce girl on the planet so people don't mess with her. I don't want to have to worry about my daughter. I want to be able to take care of herself. But keep in mind, when you've made money and you've made that much money where you could pretty much walk on water, and you've made it beating the crap out of people, yeah, I'm guessing that you might get that God complex. Stone Cold Steve Austin. Look who I ran into in LA.
It's good to meet you. I've been watching your videos a long time. Tell me about this protein bar.
So it's the Outright Bar, man. It's all natural ingredients, made with real food. None of that. You ever want to work out? You want just a little snack, a little bar before training, but the other bars might give you a gut bomb.
Right.
This is something that doesn't have any prebiotic fiber, no glycerin, no sugar alcohols. It's whole, real food.
That is a tasty bar.
Really?
It's easy to eat. It's not too chewy. Normally eat something like this with a big ass glass of milk. That's good.
So it's like a cookie.
Really, it's not good.
If you want, we also have want to try the almond butter one while we're here?
Love to.
All right, so this
That's a
is
badass bar.
This is made with almond butter, Steve.
That's a winner too.
Really?
He's badass. Good protein bars. Where can people find these?
Well, they can find it at any retail stores. You can find it at tigerfitness.com.
Two badass protein bars. So they get two double middle fingers up from Stone Cold Steve Austin, and that's the bottom line.
That athletes get when they think they can't get in trouble drunk driving and beating up their girlfriends and all that stuff. They get that God complex. I think this might be humbling to Conor. It might bring him back down. I personally, I'm good. You haven't heard much from the old guy. Like, it doesn't seem like he made a big stink about it. And if that was America, man, he would have been suing. I don't know if he's suing him, but in America, that would have been like a $12 billion lawsuit, right? Like, I don't think they're as litigious as we are over here. But dude, if I got punched by Conor McGregor, man, I'd have a $40 million fucking assault and battery charge on his ass, right? So at the end of the day, I wholeheartedly believe that Conor does regret this. And whether he regrets it because it's horrible PR, because it's pretty much devastating his legacy, Conor's still the man. Sure, Khabib beat the living crap out of him and made him look like a child in the ring. However, we all have bad days. Look, I box, and I box very poorly, okay? I know I'm not good. I started at 37 years old. I'm a couple years in. Guess what? I get my ass kicked in sparring daily. And I also have good fighters I spar with who have bad days, and they lose. How about, a flying knee to the head? Now, Khabib was demonstrably the better fighter there. But at the end of the day, man, Conor is still, he's brought more to MMA than anybody else as far as PR. His Mayweather fight, everything he does, his theatrics, have been good for the sport. So I implore you alongside me, let's give Conor another chance. All we are saying is give Conor a chance. I like Conor. I do. I love his showmanship. I love his striking. I'm a big Conor fan. I do think it was a bitch move to punch an old guy in the face. However, vegans think I'm a bitch for eating dead cows. I guess we all have our faults. So I really think that, Conor, there's his apology. What do you think? What do you think? Why don't you comment down below? Let me know your thoughts. I'm Marc Lobliner. That's not a game.